It's a MeteoMark quick weather update here. I'm enjoying my vacation, so I'm going to keep this real quick. However, I've got some pictures some of my loyal viewers have sent in. Manny Piercefield from northern Kentucky on August 8th, 2013. Take a look here. Bobcats in northern Kentucky. He says they're fairly rare to the area, and they're hard to see at all. Very rare to get on film. These were made by his local news station in his area. He has a few videos up on his YouTube page as well. And take a look at this. This is very interesting. Very rare in many areas, even in northern Kentucky here. Look at this. Very nice bobcat pictures here captured. There's pictures here. He said there's videos too, but these are the photos themselves here. Take a look at this. Very interesting. And it's always nice to see some rare wildlife here across America. And in northern Kentucky here, these bobcats were out and about, and as you can see, they were out in plain daylight where people could take pictures of them. So thank you, Manny, for sending those in. That's out of northern Kentucky on August 8th, just last week. So very nice. Alright, and I also have some interesting photos here from, actually let's go over to more tropical side, my favorite side right now actually. And if you take a look here from the great state of Florida here, August 12th at 7:45 p.m. Wesley Chapel in Tampa, Florida. Take a look at this really nice sunset. This looks really nice. This is by Alex Debro. Thank you very much for sending these in, Alex. These are very nice photos from Florida, and it's very nice to see some nice tropical photos here. Here's one on August 4th at 5:15 at Clearwater Beach, Florida. Storm out on the Gulf. Take a look at this. You can see the really looks like a nasty storm out over the Gulf of Mexico here. This is on the Gulf side, and as you can see, August 4th at 7:30 p.m. Tampa Bay, Florida. Take a look at this. Very beautiful sunset. Yeah, it would be a sunset. Very, very nice. So thanks for sending those in, Alex, and keep enjoying your time in Florida, because Florida is beautiful. Even this time of year when it's a little hot, it's still nice to enjoy it. So let's get right on. Oh, and there's another person in Florida, actually. Let's take a look. I keep forgetting about him here. Robert Jason Stone. He's a truck driver. He's in the Port St. Lucie area. And let's take a look at what we've got going on there. Last I knew, he was heading north. So take a look at some of these photos here. We got... wow, he's got a lot of them. Let me just pick and choose some here. You can see... Alright, Stuart, Florida, on Highway 714 and Highway Route 1. You can see some very interesting cumulus clouds, possibly building into cumulonimbus clouds. Here's one from Port St. Lucie, Florida here. These are the ones when he was going up Highway 1 at 6:51 p.m. You can see some of these clouds were really billowing up, and in Florida, they really develop fast and sometimes out of nowhere. Here's another beautiful photo from Port St. Lucie, Florida here. So very nice. Thank you, Robert. And here's some of his traffic pictures here. Port St. Lucie, very nice palm tree photos. And as you can see, downtown Daytona, Florida here. And you can see some more Port St. Lucie pictures. So very nice. These are very nice photos. But it's very hot. He says it's in the mid-90s, mid-upper 90s with heat index values over 100. So very nice, Robert. Alright, we're moving on to weather really quickly here. I want to update you on Tropical Storm Erin here. We have this new tropical storm out by the Cape Verde Islands. Take a look at this. Very interesting storm. Winds are, it's a minimal to moderate tropical storm at this time. It's going to continue to track towards the west-northwest, as you can see here, towards just north of the islands here. But in time, the key here is there is a high pressure system, a subtropical high, that should begin to bend Erin more towards the west. And the islands are not going to be out of the woods out of this. So the Lesser Antilles, come Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday next week, could start to feel the effects here from Erin as it intensifies slowly over the next several days. Take a look at Invest 92 here, and pretty much over the Yucatan Peninsula at this point. It's going to reemerge out over the Gulf. The problem is models haven't got a pinpoint accuracy on this yet because of the fact that the storm is not initialized as an actual true tropical system yet. So models are all over the place with this. Nevertheless, here at MeteoMark, I think the storm's going to head up into the western and north central Gulf of Mexico, and areas from New Orleans all the way over to Houston, Texas should be watching this storm very closely over the next several days as this system heads on that general direction, and I think it could be our next named storm. So that's pretty much going to do it. Here, take a look at some of the satellite photos here. This storm becoming a little bit better organized here. Not a named system yet, but here's Erin. It's kind of off the screen. It's a fairly large system over the Cape Verdes. Like me on Facebook at MeteoMark. Subscribe to me on YouTube at MeteoMark.com. Here's a 4-day forecast for my hometown. Actually, a 5-day forecast for my hometown viewers. The Susquehanna region of New York and Pennsylvania. Look at this. We got the day on Friday here, TGIF. Look at this. Very nice. Heading through the weekend, very nice. We start to warm things up into the lower 80s through the forecast period. I don't know if that's such a good thing, but it could be because we want to enjoy the last bit of summer. Overnight lows warming up as well. We had some cool overnight lows in the northeast and portions of the mid-Atlantic. We're warming up into the 50s to near 60 for overnight lows. That is going to do it for MeteoMark.